welcome to another video. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to be looking and doing some position reviews on some photographs that people have sent in. So Patricia just sent this photo in.
This is her pelvis is almost in front of the pommel.
Yeah.
Her eye is up. Her release is good. For me, she's rolled up on her knee and her lower leg is too far back. I think her balance is ahead of the horse with her center of gravity.
Yeah.
Weight in her, she has good weight in her heel. It wouldn't take much.
Right, very efficient.
Like maybe a little long distance.
Okay, so Patricia's just texted me. She said this is a novice adult just moving up to 2'6".
Perfect then. And she just needs to keep her foot, remember on the way to the jump, to lengthen your leg, lengthen your leg, lengthen your leg, lengthen your leg. Off the ground, lengthen it even more. And when you land down in your ankle or your foot, your heel, the back of your calf, and it'll help keep your leg where you need to have it. And
yeah, so when I think, I think that it's like what we look at all the other ones, is that she's pivoting on her knee, right?
Jumping out.
And her lower leg swinging back, and her upper body tipping forward. Now, what did we talk about last time? Was that you should be able to fit a riding helmet?
Yes.
Yes, you'd be able to fit the riding helmet between your chest and the horse, depending on your chest, probably.
That's a great measurement to tell if your riders are ducking ahead of the motion or going way ahead of the motion. But you as a rider, if your chest is coming down over the neck, all you have to do is imagine you have a helmet. There should be a helmet between you and the horse's neck, and what that'll do is keep you deeper in your seat instead of you falling forward ahead of the motion and your balance.
So am I wrong that her head is way in front of her hands, and that shouldn't happen? If she kept her head back, her shoulders back a little bit, it would help, I think.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So
you see what I'm talking about? Like Meredith talked about that the other day.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. If she was.
I mean, that's maybe a bit much.
That's a little too much. But I'd rather see that and holding the position than see laying on the neck at this height at the jump. Now, if that was a 4.5 foot vertical, this position might be okay, because you're going to get thrown around a little bit when they leave the ground over the great big jumps.
You know, somebody who should be watching or would learn something from watching these videos, please share it and comment. Yeah,
absolutely.
So we want her upper body to be more like that.
Yes.
And then a knee.
It'll make her hip, and then it'll make her hip go back a little bit.
Yes, we want her seat over the seat of the saddle. And this, to me, looks really tight, like her elbow. I guess if once she brings her hands back, or shoulders up a little bit more, that'll open up a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so.
And we just have to go back to the analogy we've used before, is if you took the horse from underneath of the rider, could she stand in that position?
No, she'd fall down.
She'd fall down.
Yeah.
So that's just that's the basics for everything. Oh yeah, solutions.
A little 2-point work.
Yep.
Again, leg forward, staying the hip over the center of the saddle, and letting the horse jump up to you. It looks like she jumped down to the horse. It takes me a while, but I get it.
Yeah, I like that when you say that she jumped down to the horse. I like that.
Yeah, because this horse jumps up, and so when she jumped down and it jumped up, they collided.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So I think that one exercise that's really good to do over poles or maybe some lower gymnastics is if you can take one hand and just put it behind your back or on your hip or above your head. That helps to get your upper body more upright and independent from your seat and leg.
Exactly.
Because you cannot tip forward onto your knee if your hands aren't on the neck. It's great that you're to have some support by putting your hands on the neck, but if you're leaning and, unlike what you said, Patty, meeting the horse by bending down over top of the horse, then that's not so good.
So magic. For training riders, I found that sometimes tools make a difference. During this pandemic, I've been spending so much time on the computer that my shoulders, we're talking a lot about shoulder position, have started falling forward. So one of the things that I've used before that's made a huge difference for riders and myself is something like this. This is called a Rip T gear. And what it does is you put it on. Of course, you have to figure out how to put them on. Goes on like this. Well, I guess it even shows, but see how it brings my shoulders back like this?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to try to see if you can see it all the way around. Can you
Yeah,
see
yeah, we can see it. Just go to your right a little bit.
this side?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me come over. Let's go much further. Okay, there. See it?
There we go.
Now see what it
Perfect.
does? And what it does, I'm going to bring it around to the front again, is it helps the riders learn.
A little muscle memory too. If you wear it,
What it does is it teaches muscle memory. So when I go out for walks or anything, because I'm trying to readjust my position again, I'm putting this on when I'm spending time on the computer, because what it's doing is, it's, as you said, Patty, it's reteaching me the memory. I was so shocked because I had to get a new one. So I've had it like 3 days now, but I went out for a walk and I could not believe that my shoulders, because I could have these before. As soon as I felt my arms going against this, I was like, dang it, I've been dropping my shoulders. So I've been working these last few days on bringing my shoulders back. And this is just a way to memorize it in a different, not memorize it, but to feel it in a different way. So I'm in for these tools. I think this was $30 or $40. One size fits all.
Is it something you can get at the drugstore, or is it an equestrian thing?
I'll have to get you the link. No, I did research on them before because I'd had them before. You know, something like this here.
I think it's for all sorts of things. I think you can find them on Amazon and
Yes,
But
they're everywhere.
This
We'll put the link-
person, would that help this person?
Yes, because you
Up
can see as she's going over the jump, she's actually curling her shoulders forward.
Ah, right. Okay, I see that now. Yeah.
And at first,
might.
when you try this, it's going to feel really odd because you'll feel like you can't move right. It's because we've gotten, as Patty said, so comfortable in using our upper bodies incorrectly that they help us realign to where we are using them correctly in ways that we can't do with somebody telling us to do it.
exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like her. She's gonna be
I
just
think a
fine.
great, lovely horse. Yeah. So that's a great, great tool, Randy. That I've never seen that before. I mean, I think if we ever rode with slouching shoulders, what did your teacher make you do, Patty?
She made me. They would use a crop behind my elbows. Around
Exactly. We used to have, a stick or a crop or
Yeah,
something.
and I always say shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and down.
Yeah.
Yep.
And push your shoulder blades together when I'm teaching. But yeah, it's something like that, especially for us older riders. It's a nice thing to have.
Experience.
That's right.
Experienced riders.
And especially for instructors to be able to use on their riders, it just shortens the process. There's something, like you said, Patty, about having tools that we have in this modern time that we can use to improve our riding positions in ways that we couldn't, we'd have to have somebody standing over us every second to get that same feel.
Exactly. It's a great reminder. It's a good one, Randy. It's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Randy. Thank you so much, Randy. Thank you so much, Patty. Really appreciate you being here. Somebody who should be watching or would learn something from watching these videos, please share it and comment.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you so much. See you later. Now go use this stuff. Go hug your horse. Go use this stuff. Bye.